Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 meeting of the Norfolk County Commission to order. Will you please stand and join me in saluting the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the
United States of America,
and
to
to
the
the
republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under
God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all.
I'm going to read the executive order on remote participation. On March 28, 2025, Governor Healy signed into law House Bill 62, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, which includes a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Law, Chapter 38, Sections 18 to 25. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through June 30th, 2027. This will be a good test of this tenet of the law because today the 3 commissioners are remote. So we're ready to go. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady?
I am present, sir.
Commissioner Collins? Present. And Commissioner Shea? First item on our agenda is executive session.
You want to make the motion?
Commissioner Collins, make the motion, please.
I'll make a motion. We go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21, subsection A, subsection 3, to discuss strategy with respect to collective bargaining or litigation. If an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the bargaining or litigating position of the public body, and the chair so declares.
I'll second the motion.
Second?
I'll second, yes, sir. Second.
Okay, roll call vote to go into executive session. I may repeat that we will be returning for the remainder of our regular meeting. Commissioner Stady?
I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. Mark, if you can take appropriate action. We're back on our Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 regular meeting of the Norfolk County Commissioners. We're back to our regular calendar on item number 4, commissions. Minutes of the open session meeting of June 4th, 2025 for approval.
Mr. Chairman, I'd be happy to move approval of the minutes of June 4th as presented.
I'll second the motion.
On the motion, roll call vote. Commissioner Stady?
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. We have accepted the minutes. Number 5, appointments, we have none. Number 6, public comment. Each meeting, our agenda calls for public comment, whether in person or via the Zoom. If there's anyone out in Zoom land who has any public comment, now is the time to bring it to our attention. Director Cronin, you haven't had any contact relative to today's meeting and public comment?
Not directly, commissioners, but I will pass along briefly. I had a quasi-private conversation with Carla Foley this week. I just wanted to pass along to you that Ms. Foley is dealing with a lot of health issues. We value her as a very close neighbor of ours. She keeps contact with us. Just please keep her in your thoughts. She's dealing with a lot of health issues right now, so I just wanted to pass that along.
Okay, well, we wish Carla the best. She is our closest neighbor, I guess. Okay, last call for public comments. Seeing none, we're going to go to number 7, old business. We have none. Number 8, personnel matters for consideration. We have several.
Mr. Chair, if you wish, I'd be glad to move these.
Absolutely, Commissioner Stady.
Yes, sir. Thank you. For Norfolk County Agricultural High School, I'll move a notice of appointment of Jeremy Gay as its new superintendent and director at the rate stated. He's replacing John Martin, as we know. His effective date of hire is 7/1/25. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. I'd like to take a separate roll call vote on it from the other personnel matters.
Yes, oh,
Um,
yeah, they are.
On the appointment of Jeremy Gay, Commissioner Stady,
Yes, I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. Thank you.
So Chairman, the other
Next.
three, well, there's three, all we could take up if you would.
Four.
Well, no, one's.
Oh, yeah, three, right.
I
You're
move
right,
the
sorry.
following, I'll move the following for approval of contingent employment. This is at the Aggie School for Jaylene Gomes as student labor, Michaela Cole for student labor, and Christopher McLeod Jr. All for student labor, all for the rate stated, and all have the effective date of 6/20/25. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
No,
No, roll call vote.
it-
Commissioner Stady,
yes, sir. I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea, yes. 3-0. Next,
Last one on the Aggie School, Mr. Chair. Notice of position and rate change for Claudia Schembert as a student laborer. This is a rate change. Effective rate is listed. Effective date 6/20/25. So moved.
Second.
that's a motion made and seconded. All in favor? I'll take
I
a roll
vote- I
call
vote
vote.
yes.
Commissioner Stady,
I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. That concludes personnel matters. Oh,
No.
no, one more at the golf course. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
One more, Mr. Chairman, I'll be pleased to move for the Walton Recreational Facility, the notice of contingent employment for John Gelly as seasonal golf associate for rate state effective date 6/19/25, which is tomorrow. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. That concludes personnel matters for today. Number 9, payroll expense warrants for approval, Commissioner Collins.
Oh, I
I'm
have.
sorry, you have them?
Sure, I got it, whatever you want. Well, I move,
go
I'd
ahead.
like please to move the warrant list of 6/18/25. Number one, we have two items, 25-50 payroll of the county, the sum of $156,614.23. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea.
And the only other item left, Mr. Chair, is the expense of the county. I move 06-0325, the sum $479,446.29. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor? I'm sorry, Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Number 10, request for engineering department services from the town of Millis. I'm looking for a letter. I know it's here.
There's a page 2, one quick thing, there's a page 2 for the account, miscellaneous current charges, credit and debit. Do we have to do anything with that?
What was that?
On which document, Peter, are you referring to?
Where?
On the warrant list, we have 1 and 2, right? But then there's
Yeah.
the second page on the warrant list that has account and says description to,
No. No,
we don't have to do anything with that.
no, sir.
Okay, great, thanks.
Commissioners, your attention is called to a request filed by Patrick Higgins, who's on the Zoom here, I'm sure. It's from the town of
No, it's
Millis, and it says the description of the work that they would like our assistance in. It says draft schematic plan depicting the appropriate areas of existing organic debris and yard clipping piles that may represent areas of possible encroachment onto the Oak Grove Farm in relation to approximate boundary lines located to be used as a visual aid. John McAvoy, Oak Grove Farm Commission, which is the town of Millis. Patrick, are you on?
Is he here?
I don't know if he's here, but if you have any questions, I'll be happy to address them, Commissioner Shea.
Okay, Commissioner, do you have any questions about this? I mean, we have we do all we can for any town that requires or asks for it. I'm sure.
I got some questions, Joe, Mr. Chair. I do. This is the Oak Grove Farm Commission. Is this the town or a private commission? Who are they? Who's this person?
The Oak Grove Farm is a historic property within the town of Millis. A commission has been formed to oversee the farm. It's used for public access, including soccer fields, recreation, and other purposes. And as Commissioner Shea just read, our engineering department will be drafting a schematic plan that will depict approximate areas for existing organic debris. So they're looking to establish boundaries, Commissioner Stady.
Great.
If you
Second thing,
wanna hold this for next week, I
yeah,
see no
I'm
reason.
concerned because, Mr. Chairman, I'm trying to be fair. It's great that we're
Sure.
helping. It's like the third request in a row. And can we handle this? Is our department being overburdened? I mean, we're getting
Okay.
coming in fast. I'd rather hear from Patrick. I want to
I'll
talk.
take a motion to postpone this till next week meeting.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll second the motion.
Motion made and seconded.
Commissioner, if I may, just briefly before you take the vote, I just want to add the application, which is in front of you, did state the requested completion date is as time permits. Mills did not request any deadline to be associated with it, only that it could be done as time permits. And this particular individual on the application is selected as an administrator of the commission, and it is permitted under the application. Thank you.
Okay, it does say that, but I think we should hold this and hear from our engineer, Patrick Higgins.
If there's
Roll call
no,
vote.
yeah, if time
Commissioner
permits,
Stady.
we can wait a week. I say yes, postpone for a week. Yes.
Yep. Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes for postpone. We'll be sure that Patrick's on the horn next week. He's usually always here.
Thank you.
Okay, now. Next item. 11, opera program transfer requests. Director Cronin.
Thank you. Commissioners, last week you were kind enough to accept, quote, the return of over $70,000 from the Norfolk County Financial Literacy Program. This afternoon, I request your permission to use sum of money totaling $65,000 for two separate previously approved county ARPA projects. The first, to move of that $70,833, move $30,000 to ARPA number 1225 for a change order number 2 associated with the Dedham District Court Building Management System. I'll be happy to get into that in a second. The second request is to move $35,000 of that $70,000 surplus to ARPA 1381, which will be used to cover the purchase of a weights and measures pickup truck that was previously approved as an excess capacity grant. Briefly, under the Dedham District Court project, which I'll give you an update on in my director's notes, we have run into 2 change orders, both of which have brought the total cost of the project above the approved limit of $800,000. This change order fulfills both change orders and brings us in compliance with the ability to pay for services against that total project cost. Thank you.
Any questions or comments, Commissioner?
John, excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry. What's the total for the truck? I didn't get the number. I'm sorry.
35,000.
Beautiful. Okay, great. Fully support both.
I'll second your motion to support both.
Yep.
Transfers.
I have one quick I will too, but I have one quick question. Do we go to the open market or solicit? Or does this come off the state contract?
We're soliciting quotes from state contract vendors. The value is over 25,000, so we're trying to get quotes, written quotes.
Okay,
We don't have to go out to bid because it's under 50.
I thought, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I thought we didn't need to do that. I was told by someone we could get from anyone could be talked to.
What we do is we go through state contracts first, Commissioner Stady, for eligible quotes. Because those vendors are already set up. If we don't get eligible competitive quotes, we can get other ones.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
But we do not have to go out to bid because it's under $50,000.
okay,
and
I
this is
got
for
you.
the second
Okay.
truck. And weeds and
Okay.
measures.
Right, this would be the second truck for the program.
Okay,
All right.
so we need a vote to allow this opera program transfer from returned opera funds to the weights
If
and
you'd
measures
like, I'd be
department.
happy, Mr. Chairman, to set up your motion.
Go ahead.
Yep, so the first motion would be to move $35,000 from ARPA 1222 to ARPA 1381 for the purposes of purchasing a pickup truck for the Weights and Measures program.
Okay, I would move that motion as read by our director.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. We're gonna take a roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins.
Yes.
And Commissioner Shea votes yes. Thank you. Next step,
The second one was a motion, proposed motion to fund a transfer of $30,000 from ARPA 1222 to ARPA 1225 to support the change order number 2 for the Dedham District Court Building Management System.
okay,
I'll move that as presented.
Second.
roll call vote. Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Shea. Thank you.
Thank-
Next,
That is all for the ARPA transfers. Thank you.
okay. Number 12. Report from the procurement department regarding bid openings and financial contracts. I have none. We'll go right to number 13, report of the county director.
Thank you,
Cronin.
Mr. Chairman. A few items for the commissioners this week. First, I want to let you know that earlier this week, our IT department sponsored a tabletop exercise to review the county's proposed incident response plan for technology-related incidences like incursions, phishing attacks, ransomware, and so forth. There was an outside vendor who walked through a 1 hour long scenario-based process for the benefit of our information technology department, myself, the assistant treasurer, Joe Dioria. It was a very good exercise. We had a lot to contribute. We had a lot to learn. This will fortify and improve the county's incident response plan. In case anyone is wondering, the registry was invited to attend. They elected not to. They did not send a representative. I would like to take this opportunity, commissioners, to let you each know how very pleased and proud I am of all of the facility workers here in Dedham, who over the last couple of weeks, and especially more intensively this week, have gone above and beyond their duties in some respects for custodial, groundskeeping, traffic enforcement, and other duties, while the area undergoes a fair amount of public scrutiny, public visits, and intensive use of our facilities. I've been in touch with each of you individually to let you know how intensive the properties are being used right now, this morning especially. The county is doing the very best it can to maintain the property's safety, the people that occupy and work in our buildings, their safety. We've been working very closely with law enforcement and other collaborators while this trial hopefully concludes very soon. But I wanted to pass along to each of you my public appreciation, most sincerely, to all of the facility workers during this time. Just to remind folks that as we close FY25, we have passed the transfer request phase. We did not receive any transfers that require commissioners' approval. The non-bid POs will be received up through June 25th, and the reserve list, which was requested by our CPO, is due also a week from today on June 25th. Let's see. The Dedham District Court. So very briefly, I touched on this a moment ago during the ARPA application piece. Earlier this year, sometime in February, a contract was awarded to a company called ABS. This company came in to handle the installation of a building management system. This is an electronic tool that'll be installed in the facility superintendent's office that basically allows for remote desktop alterations, improvements, call for more heat or air for the Dedham District Court building. This particular tool, I'm hoping to expand into all county buildings over the next several years, was funded by ARPA. There was an $800,000 ARPA grant that had been previously approved. Earlier, you approved a $30,000 change order, which allows us to fund the total project cost of $841,935. the majority of that is ARPA funded. We used a small surplus in facilities to clean up the rest. Our hope is that within a month, this system will be commissioned and underway for use in Dedham District Court. So it's a great achievement to be able to install these systems because they do help you conserve energy and manage your utilities quite wisely. Thank you. Let's see. The disaster recovery room, the Register of Deeds toured that room yesterday. I believe I've previously informed you our facility staff has completed the painting. The school facility manager will be waxing and sealing that floor. Our IT director, Sam Evans, informs us that he has begun moving some of the equipment down to this space from Dedham, and it will complete that move as soon as the floors are ready, likely late next week as we conclude FY25. We have word from the vendor that's installing the high-density storage system that they expect to be here the week of July 7th. So the timing is working quite well. And again, we welcome the commissioners, if they're interested, to see this space in the Betty Duquette building. It's on the second floor down the hall from the library. And finally, you have an invitation to join your fellow commissioners down in New Bedford on July 31st, which is a Thursday, at 11 o'clock for the next County Commissioners Association meeting. I have word from Commissioner Stady that that's a good date. Commissioner Collins, you may be on vacation, and Commissioner Shea, you may have a medical appointment that day. So I wanted to find out how you would like me to handle notice back to Bristol on that proposed date and time.
Is it noon time?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Hmm.
And it's in New Bedford. I can make it. It's gonna be close. I might be late, but
What I would suggest you just see if there are other days available.
What do you say?
I would see if there are other days available. Because I
Okay.
think we'd all like to go.
Okay. Do you have proposed dates of the week, Peter, that are best for you?
It's just not that week.
Okay. So perhaps the following week on a similar
first
day.
week in August.
Yeah, that'd be fine. The first full
Okay.
week of August, yeah, that'd be fine.
And then possibly something closer to noon time to accommodate Commissioner Shea's appointments.
Correct.
Okay, I will ask.
Thank you.
Don, I have to check. But I want to accommodate everybody. Thursday is usually the preferred date for me. I try to avoid the Friday in the summer. But let me check. I can, see what dates you come up with. That's all.
Sure, I think as Commissioner Collins was suggesting, Commissioner Stady, that that first Thursday in August would be the 7th, FYI, August 7th. Certainly let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then finally, Commissioner Shea, we talked earlier, you wanted me to remind you that you had asked the commissioners to consider a couple of weeks this summer where there would be no meeting. That included the week of July 4th from June 30th through July 4th itself. And the second one would be in August from August 18th through August 22nd. That is the third week in August.
Those are great for me. If you're looking for an answer.
They work for me also.
And it works for the chairman, so
Yeah.
let's
they're
book
great.
it. Let's book it so everyone will know. And
Thumbs
we
up
can
for that.
construct our other meetings around it.
I just have to put a little footnote on this. That first week in July is obviously the week before we close, and it's several days after we close the fiscal year. In the event there's nothing planned right now, there's anything that goes sideways financially, we may call for a pop-up meeting like this just to deal with anything, but we don't anticipate it at this time. That is all I have. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Stady,
just a possibility as an alternative, if a Thursday is not convenient for all of us. Any thought of having it on a Wednesday and we could double up? I think we did that before. We actually had a meeting, around 10 or something like that, and then we all traveled to the appropriate meeting place. That way we're giving up one day, but just a thought. That's all. And also
Yes.
keep in mind we have the Aggie board tonight, and the chair has indicated he's looking for summer meetings. I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm just saying that might be a way of to kind of consolidate meeting dates. Just a thought.
Okay. Well, of course, we'll leave it over, and if we have to meet, we meet. But
Understood. I'm just saying
like to
we
have
could
some sort of a calendar
Yeah, I
from
mean,
here to the rest of the summer, that's all.
if they came back with a Wednesday, maybe there's a way we can kind of double up or something, but anyways, just a thought. Anyways, that's all I had.
Commissioner, I think the meeting you're referring to was when the Norfolk County Commissioners hosted the association meeting. So you were within the county and you conducted the meeting as such.
Okay,
I think it would be
all right.
under any other design, moving out of the county for a meeting would not be preferred, but I understand what you're saying.
Okay. All right. Although at
If-
Okay,
parade
Yeah.
Saturday, Commissioner, oh gosh, Hanley had said to me, "Oh yeah, we're due for a trip to Martha's Vineyard." I said, "No, we're looking at New Bedford. This is New Bedford." But
Meet them halfway.
he-
So we do have your permission to use your stamps for all the votes you took today. Thank you. We'll apply those to the documents.
we're all set. All right.
thank you. Number 14, emergency items and topics the chair did not reasonably anticipate would be discussed. I have none.
You happen to move adjournment, Mr. Chair, if you want at 2:04.
Second.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn, roll call vote, Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir. See you tonight.
Commissioner Collins.
Yes.
And Commissioner Shea votes yes. Thank you very much.
Thank
See
you.
you at school board.
Thank you, Richard.
Take care, guys. Take care. Be careful.